Priyanka Chaturvedi, your thoughts. I mean, we were talking about these two cases in Delhi and Bangalore. 10 years after Nirbhaya, it does kind of make one exasperated that we had this entire conversation on keeping women safe back then. New laws were enacted. Clearly, it wasn't enough.
A, it wasn't enough, and B, once a month, I have realized that we end up discussing about women's safety, and we talk about how we need to prioritize it, how every state government needs to prioritize it. And I was hearing the previous speakers where they said it has to be a political issue. I want to ask you, 10 years ago, didn't it become a political issue, Nirbhaya?
It did.
Didn't we have ab ki baar Modi sarkar, ab ki bahut hua nari parvar? What's happened after that? Now, she was talking about quick justice. One of the members was talking about quick justice. We have the entire episode of Bilkis Bano. There is justice seems to have been served, but these people, these convicted criminals, convicted rapists are now out and they're free. And who's actually hiding from these people is Bilkis Bano, who justice should have been served to but has not been served to simply because the government stays mute. The same government which spoke about bahut hua nari parvar. Now for the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson, Aam Aadmi Party had made this an election issue. It was politicized. Women's issues are politicized. Unfortunately, women don't get justice. And I come every month on a discussion on something like this. We've seen it in Delhi. We've seen it in Bangalore. Sitting members of parliament are accused of rape, sexual harassment. Nothing's done. A sitting sports minister has been relieved of the sports portfolio, continues to be Minister of State in Haryana. What do we do about these issues? And this is what concerns me. And I'm sorry, because you had Kiran Bedi ji on this platform, I want to remind you, in 2000, 10 years ago when the Nirbhaya case happened, security and mobility for a woman is the first right she needs to be guaranteed. Failure to ensure this is clear failure of governance. So I'm sorry, if it's a failure of governance then, and 10 years down the line it's not failure of governance, but it's failure of mobile vans not being available, I'm sorry, there is hypocrisy.